Guys, what is going on with the Premier League right now? What has this standard of officiating and refereeing in the Prem got to? Last Sunday, Manchester City played Spurs and the game finished 3-3. Very, very good game for the neutral, and especially a very good game for the likes of Arsenal and Liverpool, who are chasing top spot in the Premier League. Obviously, Arsenal with top spot right now as well by 4 points. To be fair, Sunday's fixtures, there was a lot of goals as well. I mean, we had the 3-2 with Chelsea and Brighton. Aston Villa's game drew 2-2 as well. Obviously, Liverpool won 4-3 against Fulham, so we had a lot of goals on Sunday. But the big news was obviously in the big game at half 4 was Man City against Spurs. 3-3, great game, but ultimately, the very last second of the game, City were robbed of a win, in my opinion. Now, as some of you guys may know, I'm a Manchester United fan, so I couldn't be further from wanting this to happen to City, right? I'm enjoying it. Listen, there's no shame. If this happened to Manchester United and a Liverpool fan was reacting to this, they'd be the same. Their reaction would be the same as mine, you know? I'm separating this into two parts. One, the decision and my opinions on it, and I'm not going to be biased. I'm going to say that City were shafted, in my opinion. They were really, really unlucky. But at the same time, I'm going to enjoy it, obviously, as a United fan, right? Obviously, I can't enjoy much right now, for obvious reasons. My team is absolutely atrocious this year on the pitch, but this City team on Sunday, they drew 3-3 with Spurs, top of the table clash, and the referee, Simon Hooper, made an absolutely horrendous decision, in my opinion. And I know most of the football world's opinion as well. No matter what club you support, I mean, as I say, whether you're a Man City fan, and if you are, obviously you'll be fuming, or even if you're a fan of another rival team to City, I mean, you know, you can see the decision. I just don't understand it, boys. I mean, the refereeing is getting to a point where, you know, it gets to a point where you're thinking, well, what is going on here? There's something really sinister going on. You've got that fine line between referee and incompetence, you know, just them making awful decisions and them thinking through a decision in the worst possible way and then making an awful decision. You've got that's incompetency, but then you've also got the other line, which is a bit more sinister, where you're thinking, is there something else at play here? Is this refereeing on something? Is there a bit of, you know, is there something else going on, you know, maybe before the game or something, you know? Listen, it's tough to make accusations like that, you know, where you're saying, oh, is this referee betting on, is he making a bet before the game, or is he getting involved in stuff like that? You know, you can't be saying that. But so the actual incident itself, I mean, the ball comes back in around the midfield. Haaland's fouled. The referee plays advantage, which I think is the weirdest bit of the clip. I've seen this clip circulating around social media on Sunday night. Whenever Haaland gets fouled, Simon Hooper plays advantage. The referee plays advantage. He's got the signalling, playing advantage, and then the ball's played over the top. Jack Grealish is getting there. 9 times out of 10. And the referee decides to blow the full-time whistle. So I don't understand what was the advantage. Do you know what I mean? If he's gonna play, put it this way, if it's a foul on Haaland, it was a foul on Haaland, right? And he's right to play advantage. But if it's full time, you blow it up there and then. You know, yes, the foul on Haaland, but that's time. You know what I mean? The same time if you earn a corner, right? If you earn a corner in the 95th minute of a game and the referee's calling full time, it's a bit of a scummy thing to do when the team's got an attack, but you blow the whistle, right? It's the time's over. Because you've seen that before. Sometimes the team earns a corner or something late in the game and they don't have time to take it, right? So in this situation, Haaland's fouled. It is a foul, but if you think the game's over, blow it there and then. You know, you don't wait. You don't give advantage, and then he plays it over the top. Grealish is getting there, and you're like, oh shit, and then they blow it up. The ironic thing is this happened to City. I'm a United fan, as a lot of you guys know, and the ironic thing is this happened to Man City, because I think it's safe to say Man City have had a lot of decisions go their way in the last couple of years. I'm not taking anything away from their footballing ability. Their team is world class. They've got nearly 2 teams that are world class. Their bench is unbelievable as well. You know, their strength and depth in that team is incredible, which is the reason they won the treble last year, and the reason that this team goes from strength to strength, right, every single year. Pep's obviously an amazing manager, but sometimes in certain games you do feel over the last couple of years they have got maybe the rub of the grain, shall we say, in terms of decisions. But I mean, I certainly think on this one, I don't know, the referee has, in my opinion, has made a howler, a really, really bad decision. I mean, he's basically, the easiest way to say it is that he's contradicted himself. He's given advantage and then he's blew the full-time whistle when the advantage is being played out. I don't know. I really don't know, boys. You guys gotta help me in the comments. Drop your comments down below. Let me know your thoughts on this incident and the wider game, and everything that's happened with refereeing recently. I just think the game is not specifically Spurs versus City, but just the game in general is just, the refereeing standard right now is just in the mud. It really, really does feel that way. And I've said this to some of you guys before as well. I've mentioned this, where you can't really, I would love to be sitting here as a United fan. Not that I can laugh at anyone right now because we're awful, but I'd say United were doing well right now, right? I would love to sit here and go, you know what, City have been shafted there, but I'm laughing at it. But I can't even laugh because even if you're an Arsenal or Liverpool fan, I mean, yes, you're benefiting from City dropping points and Spurs dropping points as well, technically. But it's gonna come back to bite you at some point, because that's the standard refereeing. Do you know what I mean? There's so many incompetent decisions being made, this season especially, right? So they seem to be coming up near enough every weekend. There's a big drama decision where something badly goes wrong with VAR or an absolute, weird, strange refereeing decision. So, yes, one weekend, oh, look at that team there, they got absolutely shafted by the ref. You can laugh at it, but then the following week, it could be your team suffering. So you just gotta be careful, don't you? You just gotta be careful. Big thanks for watching, boys. As I say, get your feedback down below in the comments. I'm really intrigued to read your boys' comments on this. Let me know, especially if you're a City fan, what is your thoughts on this? I know you'll be angry, but let me know in depth what you think and all about this decision, because I just couldn't believe it on Sunday when that decision was made. I mean, I didn't know what to say. If that was against my team, I'd be absolutely furious. That's all I've got to say. If you've enjoyed today's video, please do hit that thumbs up button for us, boys. It does help the video surface around YouTube, get us up on that algorithm, and of course subscribe if you're a new viewer. It'd be great to have you as a new member of the channel here on the FK Sports community. And I'll catch you boys in the next one. Peace out.